Hey, you guys. It's been a long time. How you guys feeling? How you guys been? That's good. So I've been away for a long time because I had to do some self-healing. Unfortunately, it took months, you know, but I rather cleanse myself first before trying to cleanse my fellow healers. So basically today I have an oracle deck here. This oracle deck is by Krans. It's the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. So, by far, this was gifted to me by my wife. As you can tell, I use it a lot. I carry the case with me everywhere, even to work. All right, so I'm basically doing a daily reading for you guys. Here are the steps. You're basically going to pick a crystal, whichever one resonates with you more. I had the selenite here, cleansing the crystals, since selenite is a self-cleansing crystal. So since the crystals are cleansed now, I wanted you guys to, you see the non-chapma incense going. I want you guys to pick a crystal. This right here uh, is clear quartz. It could be, it could also be a Lemurian quartz, so it might be clear quartz. This is rose quartz. It's tumbled. And this is a piece of amethyst, which is tumbled. So I want you guys to pick a crystal. Which one resonates with you more? What I'm gonna do, since I did put my energy into the crystals, for some people that may not like that, I do have Palo Santo here. I will cleanse it for you and you can pick your crystal then. Let your heart pick your crystal. If your heart tells you that it's right, if one, the shape, size, and color does not matter to you. You just love the way it looks or the way it feels in your sight or in your hands. Okay, you guys, I'm just cleansing my deck too. You guys may pick your crystal while I cleanse my deck first, and then we'll get straight into it. I want you to focus on the crystal and really fill out its energy. Connect your energy with the crystals. And if you could, I want you to breathe in and out of your mouth and your nose. So in your nose, you breathe in, out of your mouth. Breathe in your nose, out your mouth. So I'm just still cleansing my deck. I like to cleanse the book and also the deck itself. Sorry, guys. Here's my deck. Here's how some of the cards look. It's funny because I just asked my mom, if you were to come back to this earth, what would you come back as? Asked her different questions, like a being, an animal, a object, what? And she said tiger. So I guess this is for me to remember that she will always be a tiger. All right, you guys. So now that you picked a crystal that resonates with you more, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the deck. And by your crystals, I will lay out the card that pops up first. So for my clear quartz, what what is out there in the universe for us to know for our people who picked clear quartz today? What is the message for them? So guys, when I shuffle, I shuffle until a card flies out. I basically let the universe do its work. I don't. Let me actually show you guys how I shuffle. I just simply go like this. This is how I shuffle. This is what works for me. And there's these two cards popping up right here, and they just won't stop. I'm gonna try one more time, see if it pops out. By now, so my heart told me that this is the clear quartz card. Now we're gonna pick rose quartz card. Or actually, let's stick with this energy right now. We'll stick with clear quartz. So I want you to focus on the crystal, and I want you to focus on a card. And I'll go ahead and cleanse both right now for those who prefer that. I have no idea what card came out. Just my heart tells me. Let me know down in the comments, you know, how did your card make you feel? Did it relate to you? Are you getting any knowledge from it? You know? Alright. Here's your card. So we have the rabbit upside down. So I'm going to go ahead and face it right side up. You can take a look at it. Analyze its colors. Analyze the rabbit's posture. Analyze the way its whiskers are up in the air. Its ears, its alert. So this is our earth sign up here. So to me it looks like it's you know, the sun's rising. It kind of seems like early bird gets the worm. Because of the lighting in the background. So since the rabbit is up and it's looking around, it looks like it's eager to do something, but it kind of feels like it's being held back. So now that I feel like it's upside down, maybe since it's upside down, you're not being held back. So what I want to do now, this is my own perspective. I'm going to go ahead and read my guidebook, and I'll tell you guys what the guide says. But I like to give my own perspective first. I'd like to judge the card myself. And as I said, this rabbit, if this rabbit was right side up, this rabbit would be afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. So the rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit, ener- rabbit, Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words. Oh, rabbit, they shape your destiny. So, since it's upside down, you're no longer being stuck. You see how frozen that rabbit is? It's like he wants to do something about it, but he's so stuck and scared. And it's like you took one step, which was wake up early enough to get the worm, but you still got stuck. So, my people that picked the clear quartz, you are not stuck. You're on the right path. You have created the right steps, and just don't stop with what you're doing at the moment. Whatever you're doing in this moment, you're doing it right. Otherwise, this rabbit card would come in facing upward. So, for this card, when you're imbalanced, you're sensitive, you're a problem solver, and a good listener. When you're out of balance, you over explain and you talk fast. So, to bring yourself back into balance, you just need a day of silence. So, this is for my rabbit card, crystal quartz. So, right now I'm going to put this here. Let's move on to rose quartz. All right, you guys know what time it is. I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the crystal. Again, I just like to be very thorough with my energy and others' energies. I like to be respectful of others, way of the way that they practice balancing their energies. Personally, I don't really like people touching crystals around me too much, especially my own, because I'm not sure of their intentions. Not because I don't trust them, but you just never know someone's true intention, you know? So, actually, what I'm gonna do is put the rabbit card back in the deck. So, remember that you got the card facing down. Okay? So, now let's move on to the rose quartz. Let's move on to rose quartz. Universe. What is the message for our rose quartz crystal pickers? What is the daily message? What is the daily advice for them? Ask the universe. I'm asking my guides to help me out. I'm asking my ancestors to help me out during this time of this reading, to have my back and guide me through this, and to connect with the world and my people. Okay. So this card keeps popping out. So I'm just gonna let it loose. To my rose quartz crystal pickers, this is a card that came out. I want you to analyze the crystal, analyze the card. So guys, with these crystals, when you pick them, there must be some sort of meaning why you picked them too. And I'll go over what I think at the end. It doesn't mean that I'm right or anything, but by the crystals, I'm basically just piecing some traits together. What usually happens, basically. All right, you guys. So you got your rose quartz here. You guys get a good feel of it. So now let's read your card. And we have a camel. See, I never actually pulled this card before. Never in my life. Let's take a look at it. The first thing I notice is that moon. This is a fire. This is a fire sign card. So if you pick Rose Quartz, this is a fire sign card. The camel. The camel is doing something good. Its neck is up. Its posture is good. You see that moon glistening in the background. It's not a full moon, so it's not chaotic energy where there's many energies happening at once. The moon is blue. It's mystical. It has some green colors in there. It looks like the camel's traveling at night. It looks like the camel's probably traveling to do something in the future. I'm not too sure what it is, but it's definitely on a mission. Let's go ahead and take the guide out and let's pull up the camel. See what the camel means. Let's see what the camel means. The camel is resourceful, independent, and knows oneself. The camel can handle absolutely anything, as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler, and especially fond of its trips to a faraway land. So yeah, the camel is traveling. The camel is definitely on a mission, and its mission is it represents the form of bringing opposites into balance. So when you balance yourself out, say you're balancing your masculine and your feminine energy. When you're balanced out in that way, I feel like you learn a little bit or a lot more about yourself and others. You start to tend more to others and not just yourself, but you make sure that you're tending to yourself first. So this camel's on the mission. It's full of life. It's full of wealth and nourishment. It's definitely a right path that you guys are on right now. A perfect path. So you guys can handle any obstacle that comes in your way. Just never let judgment or anger get in your way. So just always search for some type of peace of mind. So right here it just says it searches for a cool elixir of water to calm the situation. You basically have to find what calms you down the most. Don't ever let your frustrations get in the way of this card. This card is telling you that you're on the right path. Whether it's a job, it's a relationship, whatever it is, you're doing something right. So, good job, you guys. So let's move on to the Amethyst card. I'm gonna go ahead and put this right back in the deck, and then we're gonna cleanse our cards again. Cleanse our cards. And just write down in the comment section what you guys think about that second reading for the Rose Quartz card pickers. Most of you maybe picked all three, crystals because they might have resonated with you. Don't feel bad that you picked all three. Don't ever feel like that. Don't feel bad that you picked two, and don't feel bad that you picked one. It's whatever, you feel in your heart. This is a daily reading, so don't feel bad at all. Alright, you guys. So get this shuffling. Actually, you just like, sometimes you're not really too satisfied with cleansing sometimes, you know? You just have to do it again, I feel. Alright, you guys. So I'm asking the universe, what type of advice, what type of knowledge do we have for our amethyst card pickers, amethyst crystal pickers? I'm asking my spirit guides, I'm asking my ancestors to help me out during this card reading. I thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you for the love and support. What do we have for our amethyst crystal pickers? Oh, something happened there. It felt like something wanted to fall out. See, I knew this card was gonna come out because I seen it come out earlier. The first time I started shuffling, I had a glimpse of this card, but I knew it wasn't for that. Alright, you guys, so we got the frog. I want you to focus that energy with this beautiful amethyst. This is my wife's amethyst. She likes it because, well, she loves it actually because it's shaped like a heart. She always finds things that are shaped like hearts. Alright, you guys, so this is the frog upside down. This is a earth sign. So this is right side up. No, this is not earth. Sorry. This is water. This is a water sign. Excuse me, guys. There's helicopters and stuff. Okay. So now that the helicopters pass, and sorry, I'm at my mom's house, so I did tell her we're doing a video, but I guess she has something to tell me or something. But let's get back to the video. Sorry about that. So the frog, it looks like the frog is struggling right now. The frog is in shock. The frog is, all his parades are raining on him in bad ways, it looks like. He's agitated, scared, something. It's darkness, the rain. Excuse me, guys. I'm recording this straight through, so let me go ahead and let my cat out. Alright, guys, sorry about that. So sorry. It's crazy how busy I'm getting right now, especially with this amethyst out. Amethyst is a crown chakra crystal, so it's like a lot of activity in your brain. You know, it's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of doing. Sorry, my cat's really screaming right now. Alright, so I believe the frog came in upside down. So since it came in upside down, it doesn't seem like it's being rained on. It's the opposite of sad. It's definitely not going through something, at least not harsh. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like it's dodging. It looks like it's dodging the rain by sticking to a ceiling and just walking across of it. Like basically just finding the obstacle here and finding a way around it. Let me pull up the card in the guidebook so we can go over it. You guys give this video a like, a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Tell me also what you want to see. So the frog when it's right side up, it's clearing, cleansing, and healing. Sorry, guys, I get so stuck because I'm just like, the way, the image of the card definitely doesn't really match up with the meaning of the card, I don't feel. But to some people, it may mean something else. So just write in the comments down below, what do you think this picture means to you? I love imagery, like I love imagining things. Just tell me what is in your thoughts. Don't even beat around the bush. Tell me exactly what you think about this card and how it resonates with you. You can basically do a reading on yourself as right now. I don't really call myself a card reader or anything like that. I can read cards. All right, so since it's right side up, the frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within its healing element and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthy the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished. So it's vital that such a sensitive creature practice self care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in, frogs. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. So it seems to me that you're healing yourself, or since it's upside down, you are actually healing yourself. And you're not letting the undernourishment come in. You're not being overworked how it is right side up. Nothing is blocking your healing right now. So since you're not letting, well, I guess the way I imagined this did kind of work out because this is that load of stress on the frog's neck. Now that the frog is upside down, it cannot touch him because of the simple fact that he's sticking to something and he could walk across that obstacle clearly. So when you're in balance, you have clear energy and enthusiasm for life. When you're out of balance, you're depleted and running on empty. Sorry, guys, I cannot talk today. Oh my gosh. To bring back into balance, you go to a lake, a river, ocean, or a bathhouse. So just cleanse yourself with water, basically like the mermaids do. I got a couple mermaids up in here, I'm pretty sure, right down below. Mermaid gang. But definitely, water is definitely a very good cleansing method for cleansing old negative energy. So now I wanted to talk about each crystal. So the clear quartz. The clear quartz I always see as a battery. It's always been like a battery to me. A battery, a good source of clear energy, a good source of charging your own crystals with, a good source of charging your own energy with. It's always a good idea to have clear quartz with you. So with this stone, being that clear quartz, the way it works, I personally feel like it's a crown chakra stone. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I feel. It's my opinion. You guys let me know what you think down below about clear quartz crystals, how it's helped you in many ways, what you use it for, whatever type of information you have about clear quartz, let me know. Now, here's the rose quartz. See little cracks in there. I believe this one was a gift So rose quartz obviously always reminds you of love. It's a heart chakra crystal. I feel like since the heart connects with the throat chakra in a way, because if you have a change of heart and since you put that emotion to have the time to think before you spoke, they connect well. So I feel like this is definitely a heart and a throat chakra crystal because it cleans out, you know, that gunk that's in your throat that you hold back. You kind of twist your words by yourself, and then you kind of pay for consequences afterwards. So I feel like rose quartz is definitely a good self cleansing crystal when it comes to issues like that. Now, this is amethyst, and this is a crown chakra crystal. I believe it's also a third eye crystal as well, and it could also be a throat chakra, being that it's a purple crystal. It can turn blue if you mix some colors. So, being that it's a crown chakra crystal, it's basically like it's crazy to me because this crystal you can find it anywhere. There's tons of them. So the fact that we have so many amethysts everywhere, and people who don't even like crystals and they just buy crystals that they don't know of, it's usually amethyst and they're okay with it. Those crystals usually tend to give you a higher sense of knowledge, I feel. I'm not saying, hey, the crystals are magical. No, but they do enhance your energy. So if you're practicing and you're focusing on your crown chakra and you're centering yourself to the point where you are okay with your body leaving this earth, to the point where you know that your soul will become matter. And since you became matter, you're traveling the astral, world. I think a lot. I think a lot, and I think I know a little bit too much. I'm not saying I know it all. I'm just saying, like, I've personally been on my own astral travels and I've talked to beings and so forth, and even got to see who I was in a past life. And I wasn't a human. So some people that watch, my channel do know about this story. Um, Shout out to Goat 1408. He definitely knows about this. He knows what I'm talking about. Opalite Owl. Go ahead and write that in the comments if you heard me say that. um, but yeah, it's a good traveling stone. It's a good healing stone. I feel like it's really good for the heart and the throat too, because you just think clear. Alright, you guys. Cleanse that up, cleanse that up. Alright, you guys, so write down in the comment section right now what you guys think about this reading. Let me know what you guys want to see next time. I'm sorry that there was many interruptions during this time. But we're gonna go ahead and do this next time at my house. Alright, you guys, so write down in the comments down below, like I said, what you think, what we should bring to the table next time, and just give me some good ideas. Show me love on my Instagrams. Yes, Instagrams. I have a couples one, I have a music one, and I do have a healers one. I'll write it down below in the description. Peace out, you guys. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.